What's up, guys, girls? And look what I got. A box. A little bit messed up box. I hope it's not bad box. I did take a picture of it, though, in case it is something, the matter with it. Yeah. Let's hope not. More worried about it being wet, I guess. But let's see what happened here. Uh, Show you what it is. Okay. And just got it 5 minutes ago. Mail's a little late running today. All right, folks. If you're not used to what Play.com does for you, look at this. Look at this. This is the way Keith wraps it. Okay, that's the infamous bubble wrap or bubble wrap, depending on which way you want to call it. And Keith signed that one as well, as always. And this will be my third game by Play.com. I've got. Look at all that bubble wrap. I saved that. I ship stuff out. I sell a lot of stuff and so I save it. Okay, but I mean that is some stiff bubble wrap right there. So give Keith at Play.com a big shout out. I mean he does. I mean the box is kind of crappy, but the mailman, what it goes through with the mail. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Okay. I've yet to see anybody that got one. So I don't know exactly everything I'm going to get here. I don't know. Let me get the scissors. I need scissors. I want my scissors. Here they are. Here they are. All right. Let's see what we got. I kind of don't want to cut the bubble wrap because the bubble wrap is such good stuff. I mean, they spare no expense for that. That's for sure. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. Cool. History Maker Baseball. History Maker Baseball. Everything you need to make your own baseball history is inside this box. Oh, wow. That is deep. That is deep, folks. All right. So, yeah, I've got Face to the Mat Wrestling and what the hell else? Blue Racing. Oh, Red, White, Blue Racing. Yeah, Red, White, Blue Racing. Yeah. From Keith already. So it's a baseball game. Let's see what this is all about, okay? All right. And as always, well packaged. Look at that. Very well packaged. And the boxes are thin. They really are. But the contents of said package is always well packaged. Not bad at all. Got you some dice. Got you some chips. And let's see what we got here. So we got the game instructions here. That's pretty cool. Oh, did I not open chat? I bet I didn't. Yeah. Somebody say hi to me if you care to. I was just showing it when I opened it because look at the box. It was in crap shape. And the Postal Service really, really did a shit job on that. Look at that. Man. But it came okay. What's going on, Apple? What's going on? This is what I received today. I got that. History Maker Baseball. So, yeah. And here is, the mini charts. Okay. Umpires. Yeah, I have to get, looks nice. Yeah, it looks very good. Yeah. They get those and they look all right when they do that. Team chemistry, micro charts, all that type of stuff. What cards will you create? Right now, I did not order. No, I just got the basic. I just got a basic, I think. So whatever the hell, it's got the baseball quality charts here. The teams. All right, revised January 2018. All right. So here's all the all the fields I could play at. All right. Baseball trading set. I guess you can get a trading set if you want to. All right. All right. I'm going to stick to it. That's all right. Pitching qualities, batting qualities. All right. And then right here, I guess, are a couple of scoreboards. Yeah. Which I can use the ones my wife makes. My wife makes top-notch scoreboards. So you get 3 of those. All right. And that's the bases. And then you got your batting and your pitchers and all that type stuff. Then if you play with Clubhouse, and then game day extras, if you're going to do all that, Northeast, regional, weather effects, and all that stuff. Argue with the umpires. How about that? Guess you'll go online and print fields. I don't know if I'll print the fields out or not. I don't know. I may. I may do that. We'll see what happens with that. Let's see what teams I've got. Okay. Larry Barnett. Yeah. Nick Colosi. Yeah. All right. Wow. Look here. I got the 55 set. Check this out. Mickey Mantle. I didn't ask for a set, so what the hell? He sent me that one. The 1955 Yankees. How about that? All right. Who else you give me? 1955 Brooklyn Dodgers. Gil Hodges. Pee Wee Reese. Wow. Don Zimmer. All right. Let's see who else I got. 1975 Boston Red Sox. Burleson, Yastrzemski, Rice, Fred Lynn. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And can you guess the other team I got? If I've got the 75 Red Sox, I got the 75. You got it. I got the 75 Reds. Rose, Morgan, Bench, Perez, Concepcion, Geronimo, Griffey, Foster, Dreesen. Oh, my gosh. I just went with whatever. I didn't request anything. Let's see what all else you got here. Okay. All right. Generic players there, all that type stuff. That's really cool. That is really cool. So I got the 75 Reds, 75 Red Sox, 55 Dodgers, and 55 Yankees. How about that? That's pretty good. Pretty good teams there, I would say. I may get myself a set and do it with YouTubers too. My only difference will be this, okay? I'm not going to have anybody that's a Hall of Famer. Nobody gets a Hall of Fame player. They're going to all have to be retired players that are not in the Hall of Fame. That way, everyday names type thing, okay? And not Pete Rose. Somebody's not going to get Peter Edward Rose. I'm sorry. Pete Rose is, as far as I'm concerned, is a Hall of Famer, even though he's not. I realize he's not, but and then I got Fenway Park. I got Riverfront Stadium. I got Yankee Stadium and Ebbets Field. How about that? And then I got 12 umpires, so that's awesome. Yeah, Phil Rizzuto. Wow, Whitey Ford, Billy Martin. Oh my gosh, Yogi Berra. I'm just taking back. I'll take Dave Martinez. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Dave Martinez when was he his best? With Cubs, maybe? I think he was best with the Cubs. Yeah, but that's what I want. That's what I want is people to say, how I'm a big, I don't know. Just depends on what team you like, Big Dewey Evans fan. Okay, well, if you're a Dwight Evans fan, you got a good arm. You can hit a lot to the opposite field. You're pretty close to a 300 hitter all your career. But, hero, everything like that now. Carlton Fisk. Yeah. Rico Petrocelli, Dwight Evans, just finished talking about him. Bernie Carbo, Denny Doyle, Cecil Cooper. He really went on and made a name for himself at Milwaukee. Eddie Perez, okay, yeah. But that's what I'm going to do. I don't want anybody that's going to have anybody. Well, I would like to be Randy Johnson. Oh, of course you'd love to be Randy Johnson. Oh boy, I would like to be Barry Bonds. Okay. 90% chance you're either going to hit a home run, walk, or strikeout. One of the three. So this is pretty cool. It really is pretty cool. Now, I am totally lost on some of the rules of this game. I watch it getting played, but I am totally lost on it. So I first thing I'm going to do is go to see what the freebies are. Okay, I always do that anyway. I've checked up some of the freebies, and I'm going to get me some more umpires. I want some more umpires, and I want some more teams. So I'm going to find where I can get some more teams and print them off, PDF them. You know. And the good thing about it is Keith doesn't hate on it. You know what I'm saying? You buy this from Keith, then you go and PDF some stuff, and he doesn't hate on you. He's not like, well, you really shouldn't be doing that because it's taking money out of my. No, he's not. He's not that way, and I respect Keith for it. You know, because he really could. He really could bounce back on people like that. Be like, you know what? You really, you don't have a right to do this. This is my game, but he's not a hard ass about it. So he's a really nice guy. And he's emailed me directly. Now, have you got some Appa games? I mean, not Appa, I'm sorry. Play.com games Appa. I mean, it's a list of probably, let's see, 5, 6, 5. It's at least 70 stadiums right here listed. Yeah. Have you got any of the Play.com games? Their service is like second to nobody. Sam seems like he's, a chip off the old block too. So right now his dad takes care of everything. But I tell you what, Sam does a lot of the videos and stuff for him, and he's really good. He really is. So, but yeah. So, do you have any Play.com games, or is everything you've got Appa? Because I got Appa Golf in the other room. I like it. I don't like Appa's service. I'm not very happy about their service the way they did me. But no Play.com. Okay, yeah. He's always been so good to me. He really is. He really has been. This should be interesting. I may even play the Red Sox against the Yankees. 75 Red Sox, 55 Yankees. That should be a pretty good game. I may do that. I got to read up on it though. Man, oh man. That's a lot. That's a lot to this game. There's a lot to that game. But 12 different umpires, 65 or 75 stadiums or something like that. Yeah, Atma, Strat, Replay, Title Bout. Yeah, do you have Title Bout 1 or Title Bout 2? Title Bout 2 is they've changed the rules even in the last 6 months. Jim Trunzo released some new rules on it. I used to have the old Title Bout. I had Title Bout 2, then I found somebody that wanted it, so they got it from me. Title Bout 2 was good. I've never had a problem with Atlas service. Title Bout 2, yeah. Smaller box. It's a smaller box, and yeah. The one problem I had was all heavyweights, and that's the one thing I'm hoping that. Do you know Anthony? We talked to Bleacher Bums Gaming. I'm hoping that he really ramps up the lightweights and middleweights really fast when he gets his game out. I really do, because I am a big middleweights guy. Just watch his video. Oh, okay, yeah. He's releasing a Glory Days boxing on Monday. He's releasing that game, and then eventually, are you a wrestling fan? That's a 50-50 here. A lot of people say, yeah, I'm a wrestling fan. And a lot of people are like, no. So you either really are a wrestling fan or you really aren't a wrestling fan. There's no in between with wrestling. But he's going to do a runoff from this boxing game that he's releasing Monday and going to do it with wrestling some kind of way. I don't know exactly, but I'm going to get the. I was introduced to APBA hockey, and it is amazing. Not a wrestling fan much. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. I have heard people tell me about APBA hockey. Ken Castro, he just got it not too long ago. He just opened it, and he's telling. Well, I don't know if he just got it, but he was showing it to me, and he was telling me it takes a long time to play. That's something. If something takes a while, you actually need two people. The APBA saddle racing is great. Also, really, I've seen that. I think Tabletop Baseball Plus, or Tabletop Baseball. He played it a couple times. I've seen it. It's all right. I am just APBA hockey moves fast. It seems really that's cool. That is cool. They have a hockey game, Hockey Blast on this, and then he has a lacrosse game too, which I don't even know nothing about lacrosse. I know you got a lacrosse stick or club or whatever the hell they call it, but I don't know enough about it. I know you're supposed to sling it in there, but can you kick it? Can you throw? I mean, I know you can't throw it, but I don't know if you can use any other body part to get it in the net. I don't know the rules, but lacrosse wouldn't interest me because that's more for somebody that's Canadian, I guess. And that I think that is the national pastime of Canada, or national sport of Canada, lacrosse. APBA football is good head to head as long as one guy knows the game. As long as guys knows the game well. Yeah. APBA football. Really? I don't know if I've seen that get played. APBA golf is okay. The one problem I have with APBA golf is it's hard to shoot on the par. Man, it is hard. It is hard. I mean, it's almost with the courses they make it so many trees, so much water, creeks. It is hard to shoot on the par. It really is. And they spray most time, more often than not, you spray the ball all over the golf course if you're using a driver. So it almost tells you or tends to make you not want to use a driver so much. For somebody, Greg Barrett has channel with APBA Master Football game videos. Really? Okay. I have to get his name down. That's cool. Hey, baseball demos. I had an opening just now, and my box looked like that. And I was in fear that it was going to be messed up. But I forgot we're talking about Keith Avalon. And anytime Keith does something, here's his world famous bubble wrap. And I ended up getting History Maker. And it is. So I got 4 teams sent to me. I didn't ask for any of them. And I just saw the 4 teams I've got. Pretty good teams. 4 pretty good teams. I hope so. 1975 Red Sox. 1975 Red Sox. So if I got the 1975 Red Sox, I also got the 1975 Cincinnati Reds. Then I looked, and it doesn't appeal to you, really? I like it. I like the game because it's not everything about charts and graphs and everything. Well, it's a lot of charts and graphs, but it's not everything about. I don't know. To me, it's just something I wanted. Um, it plays totally different from my NPNG. It's totally different. And then I ended up getting the 1955 Brooklyn Dodgers. So I got the 1955 New York Yankees as well. How about that? How about that? Yeah, Mickey Mantle. Yeah, I've heard fictional sets are cool, but I didn't even ask for anything. I just ordered it um, just a couple days ago, and video replay challenges. I didn't realize I had these. I don't know how many people play this. Okay, with these, argue with the umpire, manager influence. So you got like walk to the pitching mound. I am more like just like wrestling. I'm not a big fictional wrestling person. So that's the one thing about Face to the Mat I didn't like too much. I don't like, you know, Horn Dog Johnson or whatever. It just wasn't me. I know a lot of people like fictional, but uh yeah, it looks like it's going to be very very interesting. But for me, it's and then game day weather effects. How about that? So you can go by the weather and whether everything's going to be fine or not. And then finally, uh, clubhouse moods, sunny, dreary, whatever. Couple of score sheets. Yeah, a couple of those. The stadiums, ballpark qualities, and here's the pitching qualities and the batting qualities right there. And it tells you what you gotta have to be a batting champion. Batting champion, you gotta be batting 350 or more. Now you don't have that many guys batting 0 to 350. Um, and then Hero is a 300 hitter. I like watching tabletop and baseball demos and other channels while I roll games as well. Yeah, I actually have. I don't have MLB.TV. I've got the extra innings package through my cable company, so I'm pretty happy about that. I really am. Pitching ERA, you're an ace if you get semi champions. Yeah, yeah. And all kinds of stuff. Ace, star, workman, struggler, flash, control, wild, good eye, whiffer, eager, patient, scrapper, slugger, home run king, sad sack, decide or die. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, decide or die. That one. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's totally different. It really is. Then you got umpires on top of it. So I got 12. I didn't get CB Buckner. How about that? Somebody must have known I didn't like that trash dump. Yeah. I never have liked CB Buckner. I always thought he sucked. And then you got all four ballparks. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Yeah. And then game instructions. That'll be one out. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I can really learn. I know a 135 is like a ballpark or something, or 135 is something you got to check. You got to do checks with and charts. But yeah, he's got some good. He's got good hard paper there. Okay, you can do that. Yeah, if you want to email them to me, you certainly can. Yeah, that'd be great. Because, but the thing is, I tell you what, it don't. You can if you want to. Let if I do it. If I just told Atma, if I do a YouTube uh, viewers game, if I do it, I want number one, no Hall of Famers, no Hall of Famers at all, and I want them all to be retired players. So nobody is a Hall of Famer. Nobody is a Randy Johnson. Nobody is a Nolan Ryan. Nobody is a George Brett. Nobody, normal players. Somebody, yeah. I use Fire Sticks with old computer monitors to watch 4 or 5 channels at once. MLB in the evenings. That's awesome. I I try to catch virtually every Phillies game possible. Last night I was so worn out, but they sucked the joint up anyway. By the time the seventh inning got around, they were like 4-1. They were in bad shape. 4-0 or 4-1 or something. They really, really were bad last night. Red Sox, I don't know what to say about those guys. They're coming along. To start 3-8, and now they're above 500 and third place, 4 back, 3.5, 4 back, something like it. Can't be any happier. Exactly where they need to be. Average Joe's teams. That's it. That's what I want. And if I'm going to put two teams against each other, a YouTube team against a YouTube team, I want them. I don't want. I just don't want nobody to be out. Somebody can kill it every time, or no. Or if you get a single, you're automatically running around to third base because you're faster than the world. No. Nationals look like to me they're not playing well. You're right. Yeah, their pitching is not saving them. And Anthony Rendon being hurt or been hurt a lot of the time, he's their cog. People can call uh, Soto the cog, but no, Rendon is the cog of that team. If they don't have him, they're in trouble. Uh, Now everybody's telling me the Rockies are in trouble. Let's see when they get their offense. Let's wait till we still got May, June, and July right there in the hot weather. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do then. I mean, I realize they 8 back or something. They're not in good shape, and they're in the Dodgers division, so Dodgers are a good team. But we'll see. We'll see what happens there. I picked the Rockies to win that division, but if Trey Turner hurt too, leadoff guy. Yeah. Turner. I'll tell you somebody that missed more than anybody on that team is the kid that went to the Rockies. What was his name? Left-handed batter. He played first base a lot. Played second sometimes. What was his name? Steady 300 hitter. Steady 300 hitter. Desmond. What is that guy's name? Murphy. Yeah. Daniel Murphy. They miss him a lot too, man. Anybody can hit 300 all the time. Yeah, you miss that. You missed that. Yeah. When you get to the point of creating YouTube teams, let me know, and I'll pick an average retirement. Yeah. And if you want a pitcher, let them be a starting pitcher if you want to. Who knows? I may do a 25 game. I don't know. I don't know what I may do. Depending on how much fun I have with it. But yeah, somebody I kind of wanted my player kind of like to be kind of like Steve Sachs, or I like Rick Burleson too. Steady Eddie in the field, and They missed Dusty Baker. Well, yeah, Dusty Baker was he was a catalyst. Dave Martinez is not the right man for the job. Personally, that's what I think. I don't think Dave Martinez is the man for the job. Uh, I don't know, but I don't think Gabe Kapler's the guy for the job in Philly. That's my opinion there. Um, if he makes it through this season, it's going to be because they're winning all the time. They're not going to fire him as long as they're winning. But their first dip, I think he's gone. I really do. If they work their way back down below 500, he's not going to make it. I don't think anyway. The Phillies are eyeing the guy, and I think probably he could be one of the top 5 managers out there. And they invite him to everything they do up there, and just probably the smartest. And Andy Van Slyke, where's he managing that? Is he in Arizona? Oh! I thought maybe he was manager. Oh, Van Slyke is a good player. Yeah, Andy Van Slyke was a hell of a player. He played for the Pirates. Yeah, he was a good ball player. He was good. But yeah, if the Phillies do the right thing, if they're going to get rid of their manager, can't even think of the name. Cards and then Pirates, yeah. I liked him with the Pirates, really. Van Slyke, I really did. Kapler. If the Phillies are going to get rid of Kapler, there's a direction I hope they lead, because there's a guy out there, brilliant mind, worked for MLB Network for years, or for some years, and then now he just, every time they show up and doing things, he's there. He was there for the Rollins retirement all day. Actually, he was on the monitor talking about Jimmy Rollins and all during the retirement ceremony last Saturday night. But we'll see. We'll see who they end up hiring, if they hire anybody, if they fire him or whatever. Bud Black, it'll be interesting to see who takes his job. He's there. I mean, not Bud Black. I'm sorry, Bochy rather. Bruce Bochy, when he's gone. Bud Black, he should be all right, I guess. We'll see. But Bochy, it's going to be interesting to see who jumps in that spot, because that team is starting to get to the little bit of Kapler. Yeah, Kapler. I forgot his name. Bochy retiring at the end of the season. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. But there's a lot. There's a lot of guys. I haven't even talked to. I'd love to make a video of who you think will be the first manager to get the axe, to get canned. Who knows? Florida. I mean, Miami Marlins. They stink, but why would you expect any less? Or any more, rather. There's some, there's a couple of underachieving teams out there, but the Reds are not playing as well. He may get it. It's probably a good chance he will. If they don't turn it around by the All-Star break, he may not even make it to the All-Star break. He could be one that's going to be on the sideline real quick. How about the Cubs? Madden. The Cubs not really doing a lot either. As much as their payroll's what, third highest, second highest, or something like that. They're not really performing either. Red Sox, Cora, He gets a pass for a couple, 3 years. Girardi, yeah, yeah. But how many teams in the East have bullpens? Mets bullpen's not the greatest. The Braves probably got the best bullpen. Philly's bullpen sucks. I mean, they are bad. I believe Philly's bullpen was going, oh, Allen, he came back. I believe the Phillies have the worst bullpen in the East. It's right there with Miami. I think it's worse than Washington's. I really do. Washington has a closer in at left-hander. He's pretty good. But look what I got, Allen. Got it today. Got my 4 teams. I showed my 4 teams out a little while ago. So pretty happy about that. Really happy about it. I'll say it that way. And that don't take too much room on the bookshelf. So that's another good thing. We was talking about who's going to be the first manager to go, Alan. Copy for Elon. Bob can't stand it. Every time I see Bob B now, I say, you're a sad sack. He hates it. He hates that game. I know he does. He can't stand it. You know what? Everybody's got their own thing, you know? Everybody's got their own thing. I don't hate on them for it. Everybody's got their own thing. But who's gonna be the first manager to get the axe, Allen? Atma seems to think it'll be Dave Martinez. Washington. Might be too. It really could be. San Diego's got a lot of payroll, but they don't have any. Doolittle, yeah, Doolittle, the lefty. That's right. He came in and pitched last Saturday night. He pitched well. Yeah, Sean Doolittle. But I don't, I can't think of another manager that has more pressure on him right now than Dave Martinez. And if you listen to the Nationals telecast, Lerner doesn't usually pay managers to not manage them. Yeah. Yeah. With Miami has you can probably go to the bank and pay the Miami players out of your own checking account. You know what I'm saying? They pay nothing, man. They payroll is zilch. And let's see, is it Mattingly? I think Mattingly. Yeah. Number one, how much is Martinez making from managing right now? What is his salary? That would make a difference too. You're right. Yeah. He's tightwad. He's a tightwad. But I don't think Mattingly has too much to worry about just because they have nothing. I mean, as soon as a player gets good in Miami, they unload them. Bye. We don't want to pay you no more. Let's get draft picks. Come on. Come on. You go get draft picks now, they're not ready till, 2023, 24 or something like that. Come on. You got to do better than that. You really, I don't understand why anybody would pay a full price ticket to go to see a Miami Marlins game. The only way I would is if Philly was there or if Boston was there. I damn well wouldn't be paying to go see Miami playing. Yeah. You need a better product on the field than that. Tampa has got pitching. Tampa's got pitching. And that's why with that low payroll they got, they're able to play. This is Martinez's second year, right? This is Dave Martinez's second year. He was there last year. The problem in Washington is this. They realize with a lot of those players that they've got, they better win now. Zimmerman's old. Rendon, well, he's not old, but with the team they've got, they need to get on and win. Scherzer's not a pup. Um, Strasburg's not real young. They need to get it together. They really do. They need to get it together if they're going to win something. Are they going to unload it? The only way Martinez keeps his job is if Washington unloads at the deadline. That's what I think. And then if they do that, botch some strategy moves up. Wanted Reds to hire Martinez. Well, Reds are not a good a team as the Nationals. The Nationals are just underachieving big time. Um, their bullpen is not as bad as they've been pitching. They really aren't. So their pitching see, that's why Lilliquist went last a couple weeks ago. Bye. They've already gotten rid of him. So that's why I think maybe I'm thinking Dave Martinez is on the hot seat. What else can you do if you're upper management? You can bring somebody else in there as far as players, but you can't really get rid of the hitting coach. They're hitting the ball. Their pitching is really sucking, and they got rid of the pitching coach. Next one to go be the manager. Personally, believe I agree. I think Martinez. He may be gone before the All Star break. I know you don't want to do that, but the outcry is going to be there for him to go. He makes some stupid moves sometimes. He really does. He does some dumbass moves. And St. Louis picked it up. They're playing better. Yeah, I mean Detroit. They don't have a lot, and they're still playing over their head. They're in third or fourth place. Can't really get on them. Milwaukee's first place team. Um, the Rangers, maybe that's a team you want to look at and say, well, Oakland. How about Oakland? Oakland A's. Now, that's a team that's near the bottom, and Mike Fires or Fears or whatever throws a no hitter the other day, but they don't have their stuff together. That's for sure. They're not playing small ball like they normally do. Small ball, money ball. And that's what they like to play, and they're not doing it. They're losing. They're getting their butts kicked. But when you're playing teams that have a lot of home run power, scoring 6, 8 runs a game, and they're able to do it against your pitching staff, they just don't have the guns to stick with people. They can score that many runs. They just don't have it. The offense is not equipped. Chris Davis can only do so much. Uh, they just don't have. They don't have everything they need, and but I don't know. They may Oakland may be the first to do it, but if I was betting, I'd say Washington. I think Washington. They've done about as much as they're going to do before before Martinez has got to go. Uh, we'll see. Miami's got to be trying to move. They got to. Tampa may too. They're both in the doldrums, and Tampa is not selling out hardly. They're not selling seats well because they're in the dump and they're in first place. So you can't blame them if they pick up and run and leave. And then where do they go? Montreal is the talked town, but ball players don't want to go to Canada and have to pay Canadian tax. They kill you. They kill you. So then, okay, what other options are there in the United States? Well, you could go to LA and have a second team in LA. I don't think that's going to happen. Um, they could go to New Orleans. New Orleans, they came and sell out their minor league team. I don't think that's going to happen. Charlotte, or right in that area, maybe. Would they sell out every game? I don't know. Their football team gets good. Yeah, California, but Canadian is worse. Canada's worse. Canada is just. I mean, they fold you over and bend you twice, and then say, "Okay, now give a little more." They're nuts. That's crazy. Canada just. Yeah, I can't believe that they expect what they get. Uh, Vegas, could Vegas get a team? You know, uh, you think about the areas. South Carolina really doesn't have a good place. No, most of the Southeast is not. I mean, Nashville, probably not. I don't know. They might could. I mean, they're far enough. Nashville's far enough away from St. Louis that they might would do all right. I don't know, but there's no history there as far as having a team there for a long, long time. Memphis, I don't think Memphis would work. I think Nashville would have a better chance, but I, they may move to Canada. But I just think you're going to have a harder time getting free agents going up there. You're going to have to really open the checkbook up, and they're not going to want to do that. And then on top of that, where are they going to play? You know, Olympic Stadium, that dump. I don't know. You got to work all that out first. It should be good. It should be good to find when we find out something. Carolina may, Charlotte may get it. Raleigh, Durham, that's a pretty good area. It's close enough to the main. I mean, it's close enough to 95. People could drive an hour and a half away. It's a lot. A lot of folks live there. Way. I don't know. We'll see. I guess. Well, I have some learning to do. I have to learn more about this game. I'm going to see what I can do. You guys have yourself a great, great day. Till I see you again. Tip of the cap to you. Have a great, great day. Yeah, that didn't end up costing me anything. It ended up being fine, but it was so rainy out there. I thought it was going to get messy. So, we're going to read more about it. We're going to see what it's all about, and then once I get everything lined up, then I may well have a game. I got the 55 Dodgers, 55 Yankees. Yeah, 75 Red Sox, 75 Reds. So, hey, I've got actual teams. I'm ready to start, ready to learn, ready to do what I can. On my other over here, I'm at game 91, I think 92, something like that. Royals and Red Sox. If you did not watch that game a little earlier, a couple hours ago, went to extra innings. I will tell you that much. It went to extra innings. That's how good a game it was. And so go back and check my games out. Okay. Till I see you again, you folks have a great, great rest of your Saturday evening. And be safe, stay dry, and God bless. Have a good one.